morning, everybody. We're here in Hungary. Look at this beautiful hotel. It's stunning. You would never think this was here from outside. But a big day yesterday, transit day up to here from Slovenia, and we've got another big day today because there's nothing really in this part of Hungary. There's nothing of note bike wise, like riding wise. All the fun's up in the north, and we are sort of down in the south. So we've got about 4 hours of motorway to get us across into Romania, and then Simon Weir, massive thank you Simon, has come up with a bit of a route for us to head up for the stop for tonight, which is in a place I can't pronounce, I can't remember. Begins with a C, I'll put it on the screen now. But it's going to be a big day. We're probably looking at a 12-hour day, I would think. Sometime later. Are you still there, Dave? Dave and I have been set in the world to write something with it. It's probably a good job we weren't recording that. Look at this, you know, this really unassuming little residential street. You'd never know that place was there. Ah, back on the road. It was a big day yesterday, not really much for you to see, to be honest. This is a recce trip. This really is a recce trip. It's the first time Joy and Martin have ventured up this way. So we're just sort of testing the water to see what's out there. And then today is going to be sort of much in the same for the first half of the day. We're just going to swallow some distance. Good 4 hours on the motorway. Now, if you're coming to Hungary on a motorcycle, you need a vignette. Even on a bike, you need a vignette for the motorways. You can get it online, it's nice and easy. Did it over breakfast, £7.95 all in. I think it's cost me about £10 to, because I wanted an invoice for the business, sent that through, so it cost me about 10 quid, and that's valid for 7 days. You can't get a month one, and I think you can even get an annual one, but you need them. If you don't, it's a hefty fine. Romania use vignettes as well, but motorcycles are exempt. So as of now, May 2022, motorcycles are exempt. That may change, do your research. And now, we're just heading east, baby. Okay, bye-bye. Phew, it took the cars. In Hungary, we just pulled into the petrol station and the chap came out with a laminated bit of card basically saying that foreigners can only use the premium fuel. Now, I'm not sure what's all going on with that. Prices are roughly about the same as the UK, so I filled up with half a tank there. It cost me about 18 quid. That is about, actually it's a little bit cheaper than the UK, and now we're just going to get back on the road. Should come up 1, 2, 3. Right, we are here. This is the border heading into Romania. Bit of a queue. To be honest, if I was here by myself, I'd just filter straight up to the front. There's generally never any issue with motorbikes just filtering to the front. It's expected. Well, it certainly was when I used to do it. I think we're going to be here a considerable length of time. Sometime later. Right, that's us through the Hungarian side, so we've been stamped
89.1.
Hang on. Sorry, Cardo's got the voice activation. I normally turn it off, but I'm just testing it for your review. We've just come through the Hungarian side of the border, so that's us through. It's taken about half hour, 35 minutes, just queuing in traffic, to be honest. So now we have to go through this bit, and I'm assuming we'll go through the same to get into Romania. So we've left Hungary, now we have to enter Romania. I mean, that could have been, it could, sometimes it's all in one, but I kind of assumed that was just leaving Hungary. We could be in luck, folks. Not sure how that's going to work when it comes to leaving Romania, because there's nothing official about the bike coming in. I'm a bit perplexed about that one, folks. Do we go 100? Money's tight. I might go 95. Right, we just had some splosh, and now it's time to hit the road. Thank you. Right then folks, we're back on the road. We're in Romania, we're off the motorway. We're heading up into the mountains. If you look very carefully through the rain and the mist, there are mountains there, I promise you. Yes, beware this folks, when you come to railway crossings, the locals pretty much get out and push the car over it. We've got Dave in front. How you doing, Dave?
Hi. Yeah, hi all.
We have connected folks. I have the new Cardinal Edge and Dave has the trusty Packtop Bold. So we've connected via the DMC, via the mesh. An interesting thing I need to tell you about folks. The Edge obviously claims this new DMC 2, which apparently is new and improved, all singing, all dancing. However, that DMC 2 only works when you connect to another Edge unit. Then you get DMC2. If you connect an Edge to a Cardo, to a Packtop Bold, then the Edge will automatically revert back to the original DMC1 connection. That's something they don't tell you about. The signal seems okay, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, it seems to be good. We connected quickly and it's only the signal stayed in place since we've been started out.
So far, yeah. I mean, we've literally been one in front of the other for most of the journey so far. We had a little bit where there was maybe 300-400 meters between us with traffic and it was fine, but yeah, we'll give it a good old test over the next couple of days and see how we get on. Yeah, but for the time being folks, enjoy the sights. We are heading into Twisties, I promise you, we are.
Come to Romania, he said. It'll be fun, he said. Martin, it's his fault.
We just had the worst cup of coffee in the world, folks. Well, I didn't have it because I saw the reaction of everybody else and decided against it. So we're just topping the tanks up and we're heading up into the mountains. Hopefully, it looks like the weather, the rain, is actually lifting. I think Dave's positive mental attitude has shone through. Right folks, the squiggles have started. It's still raining, but it's not as heavy as it was. I've got to admit, the roads are a little bit squiggly in places. They're a little bit slidey here and there. So we're just taking it canny. Yeah, I mean, look at that sat nav, look at it. Oh God, I felt that under the front when I was braking. Sheesh. It's the problem here folks, you get little bits of overbanding. You tend to find that in Europe, but the overbanding, you know, where they repair the roads, when it gets wet, that can get really slidey, so you just have to try and pick your way through it at times. Sometimes you can't, it's just like a sea of snakes in front of you, you just have to go over it, hope for the best. Are you still there, Dave?
I am just gripping my chins a little bit as I go through these little windy roads.
Yes. Dave and I have been setting the world to rights, haven't we, mate?
Oh yeah.
It's probably a good job we weren't recording that. So folks, just to give you a little update, we have about 100 odd miles left to do today. It is currently 4:30? Yeah, 4:30 Romanian time, because they were forward an hour from where we were already. They're 2 hours in front of the UK. At the moment we're on course to be at the hotel round about 8:30, but we still, you know, we're gonna have to do a stop or two along the way. Such a shame it's not scorcho at the moment, because if this was bright sunshine, oh, you'd be hurtling along here. It's probably a good job it's wet actually. But again, massive thanks to Simon Weir for sending us this route. He bailed us out massively. I messaged him late last night saying, I don't suppose you know any routes out this way, do you? And he put together this for us. Top man Simon, thank you very much. Make sure you check his site out folks, simonweir.co.uk. I'll leave links down below. Right, sit back, enjoy some muzak and enjoy the twisties. Well, it's drying out quite nicely, folks. The roads are just a wee bit damp now, they're not moist. And we're making some progress. We have got 59 kilometres to go, and it's saying just under an hour to get there. So we've made quite good progress here. Tarmac's changed, lovely, billiard smooth now. Every now and then though you get old sort of railway lines crossing and the cars almost come to a stop to cross it. There's a lot of wild dogs as well, so be wary of that if you come down here. There's a lot. They seem to have pretty good traffic sense. They're not darting around the road, but just be wary of that. And it's a little bit like Spain in that round about 5 o'clock-ish you'll start to see a lot of big cattle wandering along the road at times, so just be wary of that. As the saying goes, where there's poo, there's moo. So if you see fresh poo, the chances are there's a cow round the corner that's left it. Look at these roads. Simon, top man. I think this is the D75 we're following. It's lovely, it just sort of zigzags and snakes its way up and down the mountains, now along the river. Not too bad for traffic either. I mean, this is a Saturday, granted. This is nice, look at it, it's lush greens, beautiful. Right, probably see you at the hotel. Wow, that was unexpected. Came round the corner and wallop. Look at that, that's where we're staying, folks. Somewhere in there. I can't remember the name of the city. I'll put it on the screen now. Easy for you to say.
Oh, we've got some interesting road now.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Right.
This is nice.
Well, one thing's to show, Bruce. CMF sticker's not on.
Sightseeing by touch. There's a car. Is that a car? Yeah, it is.